for one thing, it went off really well. And there was a lot of chaos, but you can't take 27 countries. There was no dress rehearsals. Everybody showed up. They had agendas. The people that came, the countries that came with such, and I saw it on opening day at the Va'a ceremony, they just came with such passion and enthusiasm and a desire to show off who they were as a people, understanding this was the environment to do it in, because some of them, as I got to know, had been to previous FestPACs, even though it's been a few years because of COVID. This is the last one. And so they got that. This is a time to celebrate your culture. So the very fact that we were able to host 27 odd countries in the spirit of which we had no violence, no nothing. There were so many memorable moments, beautiful moments. The fact that all the experts thought, well, maybe we'll get 50,000 people at the convention center to walk through and see the incredible job that they did in there to bring people in. And they got 500,000, tenfold. Just said a lot about people's appreciation for learning about other cultures. And then the other thing is that I felt like Hawaii, I talked to so many of them, they were so blown away with Hawaii. So I don't own any of that other than the pride, like all of us who live here. Here these people come, and admittedly some of these places are pretty rural and pristine and in some ways, but they came here and it's sort of like it was all that they had plus big city feel, And they were like, wow, they were like, this is really something. And so I thought, look, proud of our people. Go back to the attendance and how they greeted these people, the fact that everything went off without any incidents. It was just a real pride. They talked a lot about the vast ocean that connects all of us, and you really felt that despite the differences. We did a sister city signing with Rarotonga in the Cook Islands. I learned a few things. First of all, it's directly under us, the same degree latitude, 23 and a half south of the equator as we are north. The parallels in Rarotonga, in Honolulu, listening to them, although we're a much bigger city, there are 80,000 people. At the end of the day, it was so educational. It was so gratifying, and they were just so joyous. Honestly, some of the dancing and singing was, for all that we just got done talking about in this conversation about why we don't want to have bad stuff happen in our neighborhoods and celebration of life and who we are as a people living out here, they brought back a good reminder. I tell you, I looked for a word to describe the whole thing, and I would tell you, and this may not be the best word, but for me, it holds me, it was pure. It was pure. It was so real and authentic from the standpoint of seeing these people in their humility and their love and their pride. All of that was just great stuff. Great stuff.